Good morning, everyone. These are the readings for this coming week. We're going to start with Aries all the way through to Pisces. If your reading resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. There are links in the description box below for Vita, Mind Spa and Crystals on Cloud 9. Vita, Mind Spa are the retreats that I run. The next one is in Leeds on the 22nd of November. There are still 5 places available for this. And then we've got some coming up as well in Leeds again next year, Cheshire, hopefully other venues as well. So make sure you're following the social media page for Vita Sarna to keep up to date with venues. I do offer all of these sessions individually as well. So the hypnotherapy, energy healing, these can all be done online via Zoom. So if you want to book any of those in, just get in touch. And Crystals on Cloud 9 is my best friend Michelle's website. She can get anything. This morning I've gone with some Libra season crystals. I went with the love vibe because Lord knows Libras are all about the love. So this is pink amethyst, and again in this lighting really does not do it justice, but it's so shimmery and so sparkly, and it's got little bits of moss growing in it as well. It's just stunning. Excuse me. More pink amethyst growing out of flower agate. Trust me, Michelle can just get absolutely all sorts. So do message Michelle if there is something in particular that you are after. Let's get into the readings. Timestamps are in the description box below as well, and in the comments. If you want to go straight to your reading, let's see what we've got going on for Aries this morning. Message for Aries, please. What message does Aries need? 10 of Cups, nice. Moon, Pisces energy, Page of Swords, 2 of Cups. Okay, Aries. This week, you're either dealing with a soulmate or a soul contract. If it's not a soulmate, or you're not interested in soulmates, soul contracts are something that you've signed up for in this lifetime, something that you are destined to go through, a lesson, a path, something. So there's some emotional fulfillment, and it's just beyond. Aries, you're going to hate me for saying this. I'd hate it if it was my reading. Your emotional fulfillment and happiness this week is just beyond a curtain that only you can get to. So how do I describe it? It's like, it's the way you're looking at something. It's whatever situation you're in at the moment, if you decide, actually, I can take control of this. I can decide whether I move out of this job, keep putting up with it, but looking for something else, building a side hustle. If it's the house that I'm in, do I need to redecorate? Do I need to save to start to redecorate? Or whatever it is, when you put it in your control, you feel much happier. You may need to gain some information for that. So whether it is talking to a financial advisor to figure out how to best save your money or grow money, or it feels intellectual. It does feel, I'm not saying it is like a finances or a home or a job thing, because it does feel more, let's say it's a relationship, Aries. Let's say it's, I'm not happy in this relationship. When you take control of it and say, okay, well, are we going to work on this relationship? Are we going to change something and do something different? Am I going to leave the relationship, or am I going to say, this is just what it is, and I'm going to focus on making myself happy? When you take control of it and get rid of the illusions that are around it, because the illusions do feel like something that I'm just going to say it, Aries, it feels like doom and gloom. It feels like when I'm going, oh, well, you know, life's just awful and there's nothing I can do about it. When you focus on what you can change rather than what you can't, you are going to be much happier this week, and it is a complete life lesson as well, as I say, whether it resonates as a soulmate or a soul contract. Aries, if that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe up to the channel. Okay. 5 of Swords just popped out as well, so there might be some back and forth with this. It might take time to practice and learn this, but it will happen, Aries. So yes, Aries, that is your reading, and Taurus now. Message for Taurus, please. Oh, Taurus, I just got some real shoulder tension then. So that's either like the weight of the world on me, or like if you are stressing out, you might need to do some like body scan meditations, do some yoga, gentle stretching, because I feel like my upper back, neck and shoulders are very tight. And then I just saw the Emperor, so again it's like control. So if you're in a situation where somebody else is trying to control you, or you're feeling out of control and your body's getting tense because of it, really look after the body this week, Taurus. Four of Wands, Six of Wands, nice. Ace of Wands, okay. Four of Cups, all right, Taurus. Funny little reading, Taurus. There's good stuff coming in, but you're resisting it. So I'm going to leave that control thing alone, because as I say, for some of you, it might just be like, I'm feeling a bit out of control at the minute, or if I resist this good stuff, it makes me feel like I'm in control. Excuse me. Or as I say, it could be some body tension that needs looking at. So I'll leave that bit there, Taurus. You do with that information what you will. But this week I see you resisting something that could be good, because you think it's wrapped up in something. I'll put it this way. Let's say you had an ex that love bombed you. All the, flowers, chocolates, surprise dates, all the love bombing tactics. Went through all of that, got rid of that person, and then boom, in comes a new person that's saying, oh, can I take you out on a date? Arrives with flowers, and your instinct says, oh, no, seen this before, red flag. So you're resisting it. Whether this is successful or, I'm just sticking with the dating analogy, whether it's going to be successful or not, Taurus, because it could be a Libra, or within Libra season, which is not long left, but it's still, you need to be moving forward. It's going to help you to move forward. So it might not be the one, but it might be the one for now, just to move you forward and get you out of your funk, whatever this is. It's a new start. It could lead to a new passion as well, whether it's, whether this person says, let's go watch ice hockey. I don't know where that came from. And then you end up really enjoying ice hockey, things like that. It's something that gets you out and into something new. So try not to resist it, because it's either like a successful union, or again, it could be some sort of success within the home as well. So maybe if somebody's trying to offer like, oh, I'm trying to start up my own decorating business and I'm offering, half price, la 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 la. And you're thinking, oh, this is too good to be true. It might be just what you need. Redecorate the house, or, whatever. It's something like this that's going to start something nice, get you out of your funk and just be the next chapter. So let yourself have the next chapter, Taurus. Okay. Taurus, if that resonated, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment, and Gemini in a sec. Gemini, how are you doing? Let's see what we've got going on for you. We're in Libra season, so it's another air season. So hopefully you're all feeling quite at home in Libra season. See what we've got going on for you this week. See what's happening. Message for Gemini, please. The Emperor, Aries energy, Four of Cups, okay. Eight of Swords, okay. Six of Pentacles, Libra energy. Oh, Gemini, this feels like it's going to be a tough week, but we need some stability. So I would highly recommend doing anything that helps you to feel grounded, whether it's physical grounding, like walking on the earth barefoot, whether it's eating root vegetables, whether it's doing some root chakra work, a guided meditation for the lower chakras specifically, because you need to feel solid and stable. Could be around finances as well, so I would maybe advise maybe starting a little savings pot. And I felt resistance, so if it's like, well, I always end up dipping into it, so it goes, I would recommend one of those savings pots, like an ISA, where it takes 30 days to request the money out, something like that, because it feels, yeah, don't talk yourself out of it. Don't talk yourself out of whatever this stability is, because it does feel like a bit of a bumpy ride for you this week, Gemini. It feels like you're trying to control something, and it feels like you're mimicking it from maybe somebody else who's controlled you at some point. So it's not really you. It's not a genuine thing, and it's not congruent to you and who you are. So it's just like, don't do it, Gemini. I feel like I'm really stuck in my mind this week, and I'm really resistant to change. And it's like, no, everything's just got to stay the same for me to feel happy. So I would really recommend, Gemini, small changes here, and maybe just one change this week, one little change, whatever it's. So let's say let's stick with the finance thing. Put in a £5 in a different account every week or every month. You know, a small change that's manageable, you're in control of. But when you're controlling it the other way and just saying, nope, can't see any, nothing's going to work, nothing's going to make me happy, nothing can change. Nothing changes if nothing changes, Gemini. So if you don't make a change, you're not going to see a change. And I feel very resistant and very, I'm not going to lie, Gemini, I'm going to use the word stubborn and grumpy this week. I feel like you're breadcrumbing yourself. It's like you deserve to give yourself better. I'm going to leave that there, because that's if I could leave you with any tagline this week, Gemini, that would be it. You deserve to give yourself better. So please do. Sending you lots of love, Gemini. Gemini, if that resonated, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. And Cancer. Cancer, how are you doing? See what we've got going on for you this week. Let's see what's happening. Message for Cancer, please. What message does Cancer need for this coming week? 8 of Swords, Death, Scorpio energy, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Nice. So, Cancer, this week, get yourself out there, get yourself seen. Get yourself up on this platform, whether it's, you know, starting a social media platform, a blog, whatever it might be. It's get yourself out there and get yourself seen, because there is something that you have, Cancer, that the world needs. Up here, I like it and I don't like it. I'm a little bit stuck in my own mind. I'm just going to pause while I cough back. I hope I paused then. I think I paused. Anyway. I'm stuck in my own mind, I'm trapped in my own thoughts, maybe I'm telling myself I can't do this, but I promise you, she can get out of that quite easily. She can wriggle out of that, she can walk out of this fortress of swords, she could just pick them up and move them, push them to one side. The barriers that you're creating around this, Cancer, are purely in your mind. You are free, because we've got the Death card, Scorpio energy, so really use this going into Scorpio season. This is transformation. This is massive change and transformation. It's letting go of old ways so something new can come in. Or if we're going to go a little bit more the other way of what this card is meant to, but I just don't want to trigger anybody. This card is known as let's let something die so something else can live. Something goes out, something comes in. 3 of Wands. Look to your future. Look at what's coming in. Don't look at what's gone. Don't look at the past. Yes, you've learnt some lessons. Yes, you've needed some of those things to happen. You've needed to meet some of those people, but look to the future. Look to what's coming. That is a lovely reading, Cancer. Lovely reading. Do let me know what you've got going on. If you're getting yourself out there on some sort of platform, if you've got something to offer, drop your links in the comments. We would love to know what you've got going on, what you offer, what it is that you do. Cancer, if it resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and Leo now. Message for Leo, please. What message does Leo need? Oh, okay. For this coming week. So the Hanged Man has jumped out, Pisces energy, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Knight of Cups, the Magician, Aquarius and Virgo energy. So this is a strong week this week, Leo. There's a lot of big stuff going on. Okay, how do I describe this? Okay, there's a lot going on, Leo. Okay, it all starts with an action of emotion. Somebody might offer an olive branch, somebody might come in with an apology, somebody might say, let's go to the next step or the next level, a proposal, whatever, you know, romantic or creative or work, career. Something comes in. You have a decision to make, but please remember, Leo, that this week you have everything you need to make this what you want it, okay? And some people might call this card like a master manipulator. It can be when out of alignment, but it doesn't feel that way in this reading. It feels like it's in alignment. So this is you having all the tools at your disposal to create whatever you want out of the situation and the offering that is coming in for you this week. Only thing is, you have the choice to make whether you accept it or not. And you might need to look at it differently before you make the choice. You might need to look at it from a different angle, a different perspective, a different viewpoint. So it might be worth talking about it with a friend, a loved one, a therapist, just somebody just to get a different viewpoint, just to see it from a different angle, to be able to make the choice clearly, but all the while remembering you will be able to turn this into whatever you want it to. Leo, if that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. And Virgo next. Ooh. Sorry, Virgo. I was just getting some water and my coaster was stuck to the glass. Virgo. Message for Virgo, please. What message does Virgo need for this coming week? Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Moon, Pisces energy. Okay, this week, Virgo, you're being asked not to be so defensive. Don't let that be your first go-to. Don't let that be your first move. Try to bring the defences down, because you will hold something up that is going to be really good for you. Some new beginning, some new start, a new offering. It's like, use your energy wisely this week, Virgo. Queen of Wands is my favourite queen. She's very loving, kind, caring, compassionate, but if you get on the wrong side of her, she will give you both barrels. However, it does take, I mean, she doesn't suffer fools gladly, but she will also, if you're not worth her time, she won't mess around giving you her energy. You know, people that just want an argument and just want to bait you to get a fight, she's not into that. But if it's somebody close that's pushed her a bit too far, yes, you might get the brunt of it. It's being more like that than hot off the mark to be defensive, because as I say, Ace of Wands, there's something new that's coming in, whether it's a person, a passion project, a chance at something in your career. There's just something really nice that's coming in this week that you could delay by being defensive around, okay? So try to be open this week, Virgo. If that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. And Libra. Libra, how are we doing? Let's see what we've got going on. Happy Libra season. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're looking after yourselves and having a lovely, lovely Libra season and birthdays. Let's see what we've got going for Libra for this coming week. Oh, Emperor, Aries energy. 4 of Cups. Who had this? Somebody else had this in exactly the same position. Can't remember. Oh, it might have been Gemini. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, maybe check that reading out, or strong Gemini in your chart. So Emperor, 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is actually quite similar to the Gemini reading. We're looking for some stability. We're looking for something to help us feel grounded, solid, stable. It's a little bit different to the Gemini reading. Be careful of trying to control the situation too much that you miss a new start, Libra, because a conversation here could lead to something lovely, something new, something that really, I mean, this is the Ace of Swords, it's air energy, it's your energy. So it's you in your element. Hang on. It is fairly similar to the Gemini reading in a sense. Because yeah, it's don't control something so much that you resist, that you say, nope, no thank you, not interested, got enough of these, don't want another one, just carry on, pass me by, thank you. If it's something to do with money that you're not going to say yes to this new start or future or whatever it might be, I would reconsider and rethink, because I'm going to get another card for you. Yeah, okay, 6 of Cups. It does feel like it's got an emotional karmic tie. It's like it's another chance. Don't let this pass you by. Really give it some thought, give it some consideration, talk to people about it. So whatever it is, Libra, talk to others about it. Get other people's opinion. You don't have to agree with them. It's just to make sure you've done all the research before you make the choice and say yes or no, because it does feel like it could be something it's got quite a nice feeling and energy attached to it. I'm going to leave that there. Libra, if that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. And Scorpio. Scorpio, how are we doing? Let's see what we've got going on here. Almost Scorpio season. We're nearly there. It's nearly time. Oh. Message for Scorpio, please, for this coming week. 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to pause and cough and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So, Scorpio. I feel like I say this to you all the time. Queen of Pentacles. Self-care, self-care, self-care. You cannot pour from an empty cup. I feel like you really, I just heard the word lavish. You need to absolutely lavish yourself with self-care at the minute. And I do mean everything possible. Good food, time alone, time with people who boost your energy, bubble baths, massages, buy yourself some flowers. Spend your finances on you. If you're constantly buying things for other people or the house, or, you know, I'm an absolute bugger for buying things for my dogs, but if I need something, I somehow find a reason to be, no, I don't really need it, I can manage, I can go without, but I will spend endless money on my flipping dogs. This is look after yourself, Scorpio. You really need to look after number 1 this week, because up here, we've got some emotional fulfillment. We've got, when we look at the basics, when we look at what we've got, you've got everything, Scorpio. And I don't know your personal situation, so you might be sat there thinking, oh my God, no, I don't know. You know, do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food in your fridge? Do you have your health? If you have one of 3 of those things, excellent. If you don't have any of those things, okay, fine. I'm with you. You don't have anything right now, and let's find you some other sources of help. So go see your GP, talk to some loved ones, go to somebody who can help you and support you with this. But I do feel like you are maybe not looking at all that you have, Scorpio. And I feel like you're cheating yourself out of some sort of happiness. There's something that I feel needs to go. There is something that needs to be gotten rid of. I can't quite, I'm going to get another card because I can't, okay. 5 of Pentacles. So this is grief, it's loss, it can be grief and loss in many different ways, but it can also be, again, that emotional fulfillment. I'm not saying from a grief or a loss, but it can be like, let's say you have to go to a funeral and you see somebody that you haven't seen from since your childhood, and you reconnect and you might end up getting married or something like that. It's something good that comes out of something horrific, or maybe you have to declare yourself bankrupt for some reason, but you get to start again, and your new life is just, you know, completely, you start from scratch, and it's better, and it ends up, well, if I'd have carried on working and trying to dig myself out of that, it'd have been terrible, rather than wiping the slate clean and starting again. Whatever this is, whatever this grief is, and I just heard despair, grief and despair, you are being asked to look at what you have rather than what you don't have right now. Because I do feel like you're taking something away from yourself and not letting yourself be happy. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Scorpio. As I say, please do get the support where you need it, whoever it's from. Speak to your GP, speak to a family member, speak to somebody who can help you and support you with this. But sending you lots and lots of love. If that resonated, please do leave me a comment, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and Sagittarius now. Message for Sagittarius, please, for this coming week. Okay, so the Devil popped out, Capricorn energy, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Sagittarius. I'm in limbo with something. I can't quite figure out how to move out of something that is toxic, codependent, addictive, just not good, basically. And with all due respect, Sagittarius, you're trapped in it by your mind and your mind alone. If you're thinking, well, it's worse out there than it is in here, that is literally, you know, you saying, better the devil I know. It's easier for me to stay in here and cope with this because I'm used to it, it's familiar, than go out there to the new stuff that I don't know what it is and what could go on and what could happen. So you're in limbo, Sagittarius. 4 of Cups, it's like I'm bored, I've had enough, it's I just heard erode and erosion. This is going to eat away at you, whatever this is. Yeah, if it's more familiar and more comfortable right now, you will stay where you are until you are so uncomfortable there is no choice but to move out of it. But I feel in your mind you are in limbo. Could be something to do with finances as well, but I just feel very, very stuck. Let's get another card for you, Sagittarius. 5 of Pentacles. I said, because I got another card for Scorpio and it was this card. So again, it could be something to do with grief, loss, I'll give you an example, like the example that's popped into my head. Let's say you're in a relationship that's not very good, but let's say you've just had somebody that's passed away. You might have a feeling of, well, I want to keep everything the same because too much has changed. I've just lost someone, or I've lost a job, or I've lost something. And there's too much change and disruption right now, so I just need to keep this thing the same. And I just heard life's short, Sagittarius. So you will do what you need to do when you are ready to do it and when the time is right. But that is your reading for this week. I hope it helps because I just see you in limbo. So maybe have a good think about how you want life to look and how you can get to that. Sagittarius, if that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. And Capricorn now. Capricorn. Let's see what we've got going on here. Message for Capricorn, please. that one or 2 cards? 2. High Priestess and 10 of Swords. Message for Capricorn, please. 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay, so we're starting afresh with something. So an offer could come in for something that you feel passionately about, or it could be messages from a new person, or spicier messages from a current person. Some new offer of passion. Like something that sparks joy, something that makes you feel good. Could be physical passion. It's coming in this week. You are being asked to use your intuition. Your gut feeling is never wrong. So put an end to all those nagging doubts in your mind of other people saying, oh, why have they done this? And why has Capricorn done that? Or, you know, everything that everybody else has put on you all your life, get rid of it. Listen to your own voice on this one, Capricorn. Your voice and your voice alone. Because it might be a small start and a slow build, but you will build this. You will, whatever it is, if it's a relationship, you'll take it to where you want it to go. If it's a job, you'll take it to where you want it to go. If it's a side project, you will take it to where you want it to go. And you don't need anybody else's nagging voices chipping away at you inside. Trust your own voice. It's a really lovely reading, Capricorn. If that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. And Aquarius now. Aquarius, how are we doing? Let's see what we've got going on. Message for Aquarius, please. Oh, okay. Could be a messy week. That felt like a message for Aquarius. Queen of Wands. 8 of Wands, King of Cups, Scorpio energy, 6 of Swords, Aquarius. Learn the lessons this week and move forward. There's a bit of an energy of, I'm going to pause, I need to blow my nose, sorry. And I'm back. So yes, there's a bit of an energy of wounded warrior, so you might need to go easy on yourself this week, Aquarius. You might need to softly catch your monkey, like learn my lessons and move forward, but I don't have to go into it all guns blazing. I can go in carefully. So it might be sending a few messages out. Take it where it resonates, however, whatever this is, Aquarius, because it might be sending a few messages out to get a new job. Maybe you're going to go on a dating site and send some messages out there. Maybe it's sending a message to a parent, to someone, obviously. But I do feel like I am balancing my emotions and I'm balancing my Aquariusness, and I'm going to try and describe that as best I can. So you might get an idea this week of, I'm going to go forward with this. This is the thing I'm going to do. This is what I want. This is where I'm going. And as I said, rather than going all guns blazing, you can go in softly, knowing it's what you want, but maybe not show your hand too quick with something, or get too excited and go all in before you've had a chance to think of other aspects, or it's that kind of thing. This will happen, but do it gentle, step by step. Don't just go in all guns blazing. It's a very steady, mature, it's going to be a good thing, but do it right. Okay, Aquarius, if that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. And Pisces now. Message for Pisces, please. What message does Pisces need for this coming week? Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, just had that in Aquarius in that position exactly. 9 of Cups, Judgment, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so you could really feel the call to something this week. It might be getting yourself out there a bit more as well, starting like a second, third, fourth, whatever social media platform, whether it's like a YouTube channel or just something where you're getting yourself out there a bit more. It's like, you know, when you manifest and you have to show the universe that you're doing it as well. It's not just a right, I want a really fancy car. You have to put the work in as well. You call it in, it's that exchange of energy, and the universe will bring it in. And you might say, well, no, you've worked for it. But how many people work and money just drips away and they don't know where it's going? And it's not that kind of vibe. It's a vibe of, I've got a wish fulfillment here. There is something that I want. I'm feeling called to move forward with it, and I am going to make it happen. So you are putting that message out there to the universe, Pisces. And it's coming back in. The universe is hearing your call and bringing it in. It might be very slow and steady, but this is like a Rome wasn't built in a day. This is a good thing. Let this build slowly and steadily, rather than, let's say you open an online shop, and you think, oh, you know, I've not promoted it too much, so no one's going to find it, so I'll just put these few things on the website. And then let's say everything sells out and you've sold more than you actually have to give, you're in trouble. So if you do it slowly, consciously and right, and say, I only have 3 things available to sell, and you sell those 3 things and they go, then you know that you can get more things to sell. It's that kind of thing. Do it slowly, surely and steadily, rather than creating a problem for yourself. But whatever this is, it will be successful, it will happen. It might be a slow burn, but it is the best way for whatever this situation is, Pisces. Pisces, if that resonates, please do give the video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it. I will be back with some more messages for you all soon. So until then, take care.